Over the past 5 years, I've published over 30 children's books. But with that comes some initial errors that you might make and some challenges that I've struck along the way. So what can I help you out to help you improve the publishing of your children's books? Hello and welcome. My name is Romney. I'm the founder of Global Self-Publishing. Thanks very much for joining me on my YouTube channel today. So I've got a list of some different errors and mistakes that I've made along the way with my publishing with children's books. So let me go through each of those to help you publish better books on Amazon KDP and IngramSpark. So the very first mistake that I made was not placing enough value on getting the right keywords in the 7 boxes, also my title and subtitles, and really the metadata when I'm uploading my book. I rushed those processes and I probably didn't use the right software, like you might use Publisher Rocket or KD Spy or even Helium 10 to do your research. So when you go to create your book, create a plan. Have an outline of all the things that you need to be doing. So your title and your subtitle, even run them through ChatGPT to find out what keywords can be extracted. Get some other books that your competitors have and grab the titles and subtitles from those books. Again, put them into ChatGPT and ask it to extrapolate the different keywords that they're using and try and create a brand new and original title from those keywords. Also, use some of the metadata from other competitors' books to bring together a description that will help you and include keywords. So you need to tailor your description, but you can use software like ChatGPT or other AI writing platforms to help bring together the right keywords and metadata for your book. So that's the first mistake that I made. Number 2 was not purchasing ISBNs strategically. I was using the free ISBN provided by Amazon, therefore it really limited my opportunity to expand to other platforms. So after about 5 or 6 books, I did start to purchase ISBNs, which meant that I had control over where I could book my book. So if I had the ISBN, I could upload it to KDP, then I could also upload that same book to IngramSpark. I could even upload it to other platforms as well. But having that control with an ISBN that is my own provided much greater control. So there's a video I created which I'll link up the top here, but also in the description, about how to publish books with an ISBN, 2 books, both IngramSpark and KDP, and how to do that. Number 3, marketing and distribution, and how much I did overlook this. So it probably starts with the mentality of creating a book, publishing a book, and then just moving on to the next book, rather than focusing on the time and effort that you took to publish that book to begin with, to then get the reviews happening, and not just to use Amazon ads alone as a standalone marketing tool. Use other ways of marketing your book. So I've got different things, different videos on my YouTube channel you can go back and reflect on regarding advertising methods and ways that you can market your books beyond just using Amazon ads. So that's one of the strategic strategies, is to always keep yourself under pressure with looking after that book that you've created. Don't just set and publish and forget about it. The algorithm won't do you any favors if you don't have the right reviews on there, a consistent sales, and if it just starts to drop off, then your book will die a slow death. So make sure you look after the marketing and advertising, and don't just expect that Amazon or IngramSpark will look after you in that regard. The next one would be the formatting of covers and getting rejections all the time. I was just getting sick and tired of having those rejections, and even the formatting with inside books, ensuring that I met the guidelines. One of the key things I did was use BookBolt for my cover design for my children's books, and by using BookBolt, they actually gave the right templates, allowed me to get those accurate from the very beginning, which saved a significant amount of time and effort. And I knew every time that I used BookBolt through the studio component of BookBolt, that it would submit the file in the right format and I wouldn't get those rejections. So it's one error I definitely made to begin with, I was trying to do it all myself, and I was trying to get calculations from here and there and get everything right, but it just made it so much harder. But if you use a software to help you with your formatting of your books, including hardcovers and paperbacks, it'll just make it so much easier. So definitely invest in that. Now the next one would be the engagement of a illustrator. So in my initial first books, I probably was too quick to rush to get an illustrator ready and up and going for my books. Therefore, I didn't give them enough time to really find out whether they got me as a person and my expectations and what was in my mind onto paper, and therefore translating that into a great book. Sometimes you get illustrators who might have other projects on hand as well. So you might submit through your work and project and might have to wait 4, 5, 6 weeks before they even start. And therefore you need to wait for each illustration to be done, and they could be juggling multiple different projects at the time. So you need to firstly find a couple of illustrators at a minimum, even be prepared to pay for, say, give them $90 to compare one idea or one illustration to another. So you'd give them a description of what you wanted illustrated, give it to both illustrators, get them to produce that piece of work back to you. Then you can compare the quality, and if they're prepared to put the quality in for that project, then I think they're going to be the right person. If they get you as a person and you get them and have a great relationship, professional working relationship, then that's going to be so much better than rushing and choosing the wrong illustrator from the very start. And I've had some great illustrators, people that have worked so hard and tirelessly to get my book perfect, which I've been very appreciative of. I've had some illustrators which unfortunately haven't worked out, but when you do find a good illustrator, look after them and look after them well, because you might be able to create a long-term book series and have multiple different books and projects that you can work on with that illustrator. So there are a few of the initial mistakes that I did make. Probably one of the last ones, which is an important one, was the expectation that I had of the income that was going to be coming through. So you probably see a lot of YouTube videos saying you can earn $5,000 per month with a book. Well, it does take a long time to reach that level, because it depends on the marketing strategy you have, the reviews you get, the quality of book, and in just ensuring that you are putting that book in the right places. There are some key considerations to make. Don't just expect this money to be flowing the moment you publish a book. No one knows you. You're not a famous author. So therefore you need to build up that credibility, build up that branding, and have it as a slow burn. That's why it's important to have multiple different forms of income streams coming in, not just relying on publishing, particularly from the start. So I do hope that these have helped you. Remember, we're all going to make mistakes. Things happen. You learn from it. You evolve. You move on. But I do hope this video has helped you, and hopefully you don't repeat the same mistakes that I've made following this video. So until the next one, I look forward to seeing you then. If you'd like to learn more about self-publishing, just make sure you visit my website, globalselfpublishing.com. And on this website, you'll find a ton of free resources. So if you scroll down on the first page, you'll see an introduction to the website. You'll also get to see some of the courses and content that I've created for you. If you go all the way up to the top here, you can actually also go to the different resources that you can download for free. So here's a number of resources that you can see straight away. Also, if you go to self-publishing courses, you can see that I've also got my premium self-publishing course on publishing a children's book. I've also got free access to my 2-hour KDP fast-track course. Take a look at the preview for that, and then further down you'll see the other courses that are available, plus a sign-up if you want to access all those courses for just $19 per month. And then finally, I've got software and tools. This provides an outline of the tools that I use for my publishing, and it's a great opportunity to see what I use. I don't use a lot of software programs, but the ones that I do use are the ones that have helped me significantly to elevate my publishing for the last 5 years. So thanks again. Remember to visit globalselfpublishing.com, and all the resources that you need are just in one place.